Hello, my beautiful internet people of the world. It's me, your favorite internet dumb, Wisteria Ivy, and this is part 2 of I rewatched this movie, so you didn't have to. You're welcome! So the second movie on my list was Disney's animated movie, Hercules. Now, I've rewatched this movie because, of course, Disney is going back through and doing all of their animated classics as live action films. So I was like, well, why not rewatch one of my favorites and see if it still holds up to the test of time? Let me start by saying that it doesn't. Okay? The music is still good. It's not as great as I remembered as a kid. It's not even the best Disney soundtrack. If you want to know my opinion about the best Disney soundtrack, that is hands down between The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Little Mermaid. But I mean, Little Mermaid has a special place in my heart. Even Beauty and the Beast has an amazing soundtrack. So, but if I was to put my fandom aside, or my personal favorite, which is The Little Mermaid, aside, and look at it objectively, then Hunchback of Notre Dame has the better movie soundtrack. So, rewatching this movie, the storyline is a little contrived. The jokes don't land like they used to. They're very outdated. Like jokes that I used to roll out laughing at when I was a kid. I now watched this movie, listened to these jokes, and was like, is this really the joke that they made? Like, did I used to think that was funny? Because now it's just silly. Moving on from that, it's just Meg's character is still everything. First of all, let me go in with saying that. Like, I still love her character. It's just like, it's not that the movie's bad. It's just I almost got disappointed rewatching it because I'm sitting there like so hoping that it still held up to my memories. But watching a movie objectively almost destroys it for you because you've got the critic in your mind saying they're like, oh, well, this is just bad. Or, oh, that joke's offensive. It's not even funny anymore. Like, at least if it was offensive and funny, it would be a little bit different. But it wasn't. So I found that they were cheesy, they were very dad jokey, and I just found that I was kind of over it. So, would I say it's worth a rewatch? The nostalgia is still there. I found myself sitting there and still thoroughly enjoying the movie for the nostalgia purpose, but it's definitely not as good as I had remembered. So I would say that, God, I'm gonna give it higher, obviously, than the Green Lantern because it wasn't that bad. Green Lantern was bad. Like, that was a journey. Let's say that this one is a 5 out of 10. Like, it's decent, middle of the road. Like, I would still rewatch it, even the fact that, like, it doesn't necessarily hold up. Like, I would still watch it. It's just that there are other movies that I would rather watch. There are things that I would rather see. There are projects that I'd rather do than, watch that again. But then again, there's other movies that I would rather watch that than watch those other movies. Like, if I had to choose between the Green Lantern movie or the animated Hercules movie, I would choose the animated Hercules movie, hands down. And yes, the Green Lantern was that bad. I mean, come on, I gave it a 3.5 for God's sake. But yeah, 5 out of 10 for Hercules. A good, somewhat decent, middle of the road movie. Does it hold up to the test of time? No. But do any really old movies always hold up to the test of time? No. A lot of them do. A lot of them hold up to the test of time. But some of them do not. If there's a movie and it could be from any genre, it could be any rating, and you want me to rewatch it so you don't have to and see what I thought about it, even if I've never seen the movie before, comment down below. Give me a recommendation. Tell me what you'd like me to watch so you don't have to. And remember, I'm better than you, and we both know it.